All right, hey everybody, what's up, Pickleball Nation? This is Pickleball Warriors. Thanks for taking the time to check us out. We started this channel to make and promote everything pickleball. If you're like us and you love the game like we do, this is going to be a great channel. We want to do anything to talk about pickleball gear, pickleball games, pickleball life. Promoting the general overall culture of the sport, which is friendly, having fun, getting some exercise. Throughout this channel, different episodes, we'll do things like share tips with you, different points of view on gameplay, skills. Maybe you look at the Pro Tour a little bit. If none of you follow the Pro Tour, then you'll hear highlights from us. But I love watching the Pro Tour. You get lots of strategy out of it, see different trends happening, things like that. Another big thing, paddle reviews, gear reviews. On this channel, you'll see I've already posted one paddle review from a different one, and just check our channel out and you'll see it on there. It's kind of an interesting paddle from AMA Sports called the Immersion. Pretty cool. Other topics, especially that would be important to us, are things we hear from you. So take time, leave a comment for us after this episode. Hit that subscribe button and give us a like. Would really appreciate it. We're really trying to grow this channel. Thank you for taking the time to check us out. So, have you heard about this guy named Pickles Paul? On a Facebook post dropped yesterday on his page, he posted that he is going to be taking on Anna Bright, who's a pro, in a singles match, best to 15. And he apparently is a 4.84. And Anna, of course, is a 6.0, being a pro. So I think it'll be pretty interesting. He says it's going to be on video, and he has a YouTube channel, and we're going to see if we can't share a few snippets of it with you here after it takes place. I'll have to drop Paul a line, and hey, Paul, good luck. She's tough, she's fast, she's quick. From my research on his channel, it looks like he's a 50-plus player, and Anna Bright, I don't know exactly what her age is, but I do know she's younger than that. So good luck. All right. How about this? Let's talk a little bit about pickleball etiquette. What do I mean by pickleball etiquette? Well, you show up to your favorite public courts on a Saturday morning. The courts are very busy. There's lots of people waiting to play. How do you decide who goes next? What does every court do? Every court is where I've traveled to and been to is a little bit different. Do you stack paddles right by the entrance there on the fence? Do you have a paddle rack hanging up on the fence maybe? Or do you have the literal grade school lineup where everyone just kind of stands in a line and they chat and watch games until it's their turn to play? Do you play 2 on, 2 off? Winners stay and they split sides? Or do you do 4 on and 4 off, depending on how busy it is? We do that one where I'm from. We've done the 4 on, 4 off when it's really busy, and then sometimes we just do 2 on and winners stay, depending on how busy it is. Do you play to 9 points or 11? Depends on how fast you want the games to move, how fast you want to rotate in. These are all things that are best thought of in this way, which is treat everybody with respect. Don't expect everyone to have your same point of view. Usually I find that majority rules in this case. There's no right or wrong answer with this. Every location has their own particular desires, and maybe they even have a sign posted. Leave me a comment below. What does your area do for this? Do you have a sign posted with specific rules on how to handle this? Or is it just kind of a free-for-all and everyone just makes it up as they go? Better yet, do you have that guy, that one person who, after he's done playing a game, he goes and sits down and hangs on to his paddle, doesn't put it back in the stack to wait his turn like everybody else, but then maybe sees somebody that he wants to play with and says, oh, wait, I've been waiting to play with him. Don't worry, it's okay. Have you got that person around you? What do you do in that situation? Let me know. Be interested to see. That'll be something we talk and follow up about. So, Weather is getting nice out there. We're from northern Illinois, so it's been cold and snowy, and we've had to play inside at different locations wherever we can. And now that the weather's getting nice, the nets are starting to go up outside. We just played this last weekend for our first time outside, and it was gorgeous. 5 hours of pickleball on Saturday. Let me tell you, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I got a little bit of color. It was totally worth it. Another thing in our area, we have wind nets going up. Those take a little bit more time. But man, when they go up, you can play almost in any condition out there, and it's awesome. So I hope you're experiencing the same thing if you're in the north like we are. Let me know how your courts look. Ours were pretty dirty. We had to do some cleanup on them. Thank you to everybody that got out there and did cleanup. That is so appreciated that when you get out there. You know, the park districts do what they can, but let's just face it, the budgets aren't like what they used to. So sometimes it relies on us as the players to get out there and help maintain our courts. And we tend to bring blowers and brooms with many times throughout the year just to help keep things clean. All right, how about this? Been playing the game for a little while, and you feel like you just aren't getting any better. Why am I not getting any better in this game? So there's a few things that you can do. 3 big tips that I can give you. Okay? So one, do you have a partner to practice with? Do you have a partner that is relevant to your skill level and has the same goals or similar goals and desires in the game? This is very important. If you're playing with somebody who is, you know, say you're a 3.0 newer player and you're playing with someone who's a 4.0 or better, that's kind of a mismatch. It's going to be hard for them to be interested at the same level you are because they're playing at so much of a higher level. You might want to try and find someone else that's newer, that's got a want or a yearning to learn and to improve their game. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there aren't 4.0s or 4.5s out there that don't want to help other players. I do all the time. But to have someone to consistently work with, make sure, try and get that extra person to do that with. And then the second thing that leads into that is, do you drill or do you practice? Not just play games, but do you drill skills? There's lots of YouTube videos out there, other channels that have great pointers and tips on how to improve certain swings, techniques, and things like that, and to just completely better your game. What a difference it makes. From personal experience, I've seen players grow so fast and so much, their gameplay becomes so much better by spending that time doing it. And it doesn't have to be a lot, a couple times a week for an hour or so. The more you do it, the better you get, the faster you get better. It will happen through that, and that's what I would say you need to do, is try and have that solid partner, do some drills with, and practice on a regular basis. And then the next thing, number 3, don't rush your game. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, don't go out there every time expecting to make all these perfect, great shots, just like you see those other high-level players doing. Because guess what? It doesn't happen overnight. There's some that are born with that natural God-given talent, like Anna Lee Waters, maybe. No, that's not true. We all know that she started the game several years ago, and her mom trained her and trained her and trained her. She didn't just get it overnight and become a champion. She's worked at it. She's really got to work at it to improve your skills. And I'm not saying you're going to go out there to try and be the next pro, but you'll decide when you're at that plateau or when you're at that point where you're just happy with what you're doing, whether it's playing rec or going out into those local tournaments and doing really well and placing and medaling, or heading off to maybe a PPA tournament or a WPT tournament and trying to medal or place in that. It all comes with time and practice. So you will frustrate yourself if you don't take time to practice and drill. And that's true of any sport. So, well, I hope you've liked what I've done here today. I hope you guys will come back and check us out again. We've got lots of great ideas and lots of future content for this channel. And like I said, now come back, drop us a line, give us a comment. What did you like? What do you want to see in these types of videos? I really appreciate y'all stopping by. Give us a like on that screen. I really appreciate taking time and checking us out. Until next time, we'll see you out on the court.